Our enemies are good with tanks.
Your safety is my primary concern.
Attackers incoming
Lethal
in
force
30
authorized.
seconds.
Must violence always be the solution?
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Holding position. Lethal force authorized. Defense mode activated.
We got 2 down. Our Mercy's down.
Thank you, Ken.
Reaper's by himself.
Data.
Defend the point.
Barrier activated.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Establishing defense point.
We gotta put more pressure on them, guys.
Not getting away.
Good DPS. Not too. This is working. Reaper, you keep on dying up here by yourself.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
In the meantime, their Reinhardt down here eating our lunch.
It's more about that Widowmaker up top.
Yeah.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier. Barrier activated.
Okay, that Widowmaker's going to be up in just a couple of seconds.
I'm on fire.
Gemeinsam.
Cease your resistance.
I will watch over you.
Reaper, we need you taking out those tanks.
Der Kampf ist doch...
I'm down.
No,
Heroes
gotcha.
never die.
I'm out. Yeah.
Behind you, heroes never die.
D.va, hang out on the point. See if you can get that Widowmaker.
D.va's really good at taking out the Widowmaker.
System restart initialized.
We have no support. Be careful. Watch your health.
Death Blossom is ready. Tactical visor ready for deployment.
You are advised.
Whenever you're ready.
Defense mode activated. to be deactivated.
Oh my gosh, back behind us, behind us.
Gemeinsam kämpfen
Cease your resistance.
That's gonna cost us.
Rebooting. Lethality level increased.
Paycheck in. Has reached the checkpoint.
You still need me.
Yeah, we don't need you pissing the Widow off. Let's let D.va take care of her. We need you on that tank.
Archiving combat data. For your safety,
We got 3 down. We need to regroup.
Hello.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Even the other team is giving you advice.
Hey guys, sorry my mic was having issues for a second there. We have a lot of tank. I would like the Reinhardt if the Orisa could switch and play something else. They only play Mercy and Orisa.
primary consent.
That's fine.
True self is without form.
Think you can keep up with me?
So we're delivering a bomb to some bots, and I'm getting paid for it. My kind of job.
Oh, okay. Maybe they just like
Attack
disconnected on
commences
accident or
in
something.
30 seconds.
We'll see if they come back.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we better win this. Oh, see that, they're back. Of course, they won't be set up on defense yet, so let's take advantage of this quick 5v5. Oh, we have
3, 2,
5v6.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
We got a Bastion getting set up.
Yeah, I can't do anything with the Bastion.
Gaze into the iris.
We just gotta keep LMSing them.
Overconfidence is a flimsy shield.
I'm gonna go around. Mercy.
Get that widow. The widow fell back up top. Sonic,
Point. Get the point. Get the point.
get that widow.
No one can hide from
Got her.
my sight. Let's get you back in the fight.
Nice.
Your mind's on
Nice.
Escort the payload.
Where does it go? Protect the payload.
I'm gonna go around and try to get that.
Widow got hit me again.
Damage boost engaged. Let me get you patched up.
Fire in the hole!
You're not
Moving the payload. Falling behind. Sniper! Be careful!
Come on, finish that Reinhardt. He has no heals.
Get that fucking widow.
I think you're pretty good.
We have 4 ults.
My ultimate's ready!
Regroup, don't push it.
Fire in the hole!
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh, disengage and regroup. Wait for you guys to spawn up.
We're trying.
Get this payload moving. We can do this.
Are you guys all spawned up?
Where does
Everybody
it
but
go?
Junkrat.
Group up and get ready to attack.
Pharah, try to make sure you're someplace I can heal you.
Come on.
I don't understand why you guys are splitting up like that. He's got one healer.
Mercy behind you.
Thank you.
Her shield's broken.
Watch out for up top side.
Come on.
That widow's just eating her lunch.
Got him.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, he
Got
has
both
all.
of the support. Look at that. Come on, let's push
Let's
this.
go,
thing.
move. Use on it, move on it.
60 seconds.
And
remaining.
please, someone get the widow.
Hello,
Yeah.
let's go. Get on the point, please.
Okay, I'm moving up. I'm almost to you guys.
My ultimate's ready!
The payload has reached
D.va, go get that widow.
D.va,
Fly up and
yeah.
get the widow.
Payload's moving out!
Come on.
Okay, widow's
Right.
down.
No.
Stay on
Get that mercy, get that mercy.
Get that widow. Res me, I'm 97 all.
Heroes never die.
He fell. Keep going, keep. Res if you can. I don't know if you can yet.
6 seconds.
You won't be able to get me, it's fine. How close are you to ult?
71%.
Okay, as soon as you get me ready. Nice.
There we go.
Now we just gotta play better defense and attack again than they did.
Score 3-3.
I'm tempted to pick up Widow just to play the fight.
Don't do it. Unless you're, I mean, that is
Prepare.
really good Widow they've got.
Select your
No,
way
he's hitting targets that aren't moving. He doesn't move a lot either.
He's
Positioning.
hitting me.
He has really good positioning is what he has.
He's got really good positioning, but I've watched his kills on me. He's got pretty sharp
Primary concern.
reflexes also.
And that's gonna be the D.va's sole focus.
Yeah,
And they'll let
I
the
agree.
Reinhardt tank on the
Yeah.
point.
D.va, just go get that Widow.
We have a minute and 4 seconds, so we gotta get on it fast.
Well, they're gonna have a Bastion and Widow again, so
attack
I can't take
commences
care
in
of both.
30 seconds.
Yep.
Executing pre-combat
I think
routine.
yeah, dive would be nice.
Optimizing strategy.
We
We need to use LOS as much as possible. If we see them on a perch, get below them. Use that to our advantage.
we had a lot of success when somebody went Bastion last time. Who was that?
Yeah, do that attack bash on the first round just to break up their shit.
Yeah, that would be good.
3, 2,
We can just switch back to Reinhardt so we have a solo attack that would really work.
capture objective.
Or yeah, Winston's fine.
60 seconds remaining.
They got a sim this time. They got a sim.
They got
Perfect.
Where are they?
Got this, Winston. Go, go, go.
Cancer.
Don't wait.
Need healing.
On it.
You. Nice.
30 seconds.
All right, we broke up the cancer.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Got their 12.
10 seconds remaining.
Never get off the point.
Well, someone's gonna have to stay on it. I can't be
Yeah.
on it all the time.
Bastion.
The tank's gotta. Oh, we
Bastion,
gotta.
stay there.
Our monkey has
Bastion,
to. Our monkey
stay on.
has to stay on it.
Bastion and D.va behind it. Or monkey can just keep popping it. Pop your entire. Because we basically, yeah, we can't cloud that.
Yeah, they made a move. They made their Widow move off of Widow. I love it.
I'm fine with. They were probably salty that he picks Widow, not realizing.
I know, right?
I'm behind him. Not really though. Let's keep it moving. They picked up Hanzo.
Okay, watch out. Maze behind us.
They're gonna let us push this. This is awesome.
Ah,
Okay, Maze behind us again. Watch out. Somebody come save me.
stay on it. Ah,
Their Hanzo's out. Their Hanzo's out.
there we go. Got the merc.
Stay on point. Stay on point, guys, please.
Get a res. Thank you.
Stay on point, please.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm watching our flank. Just
Into the iris.
Their D.va's.
Maze behind us again.
you got it.
Nice.
Got it.
Amazing
All
job,
they
guys.
can do is draw. All they can do is draw. We are.
Score 6-3.
Let's have a good defense here. Close this out. That was just a great push.
Prepare your
That's like the
defenses.
fucking. Have you ever seen the France
Select
versus
your
Denmark
hero.
World Cup game on Hollywood? Monkeys good. That'd be great.
Your safety is my primary concern.
And then I'll call out whoever I squishy up for. No triple
Attackers
tank.
incoming in 30 seconds.
I don't know how I feel about that. If we could get a Zen, maybe.
We've got 3 tanks.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, what? Oh, come on, guys.
Like, I think
Guys.
Orisa D.va is what I would want. Play up to the choke, guys. Be on the choke.
3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective
It's deep soldier, take care of that Pharah. Dude. Res me.
Already
Oh,
ready.
I don't use it. That's why we don't want tanks.
Alright, we're back down to 1 tank, so somebody go back. Haji, go back. Oh well, never mind.
No, I
down
think
to 1
solo
tank,
Winston.
guys.
Solo Winston is fine. Solo Winston's fine.
Alright.
Objective lost. Stop.
Fair up top, soldier. Or win.
30 seconds remaining.
You focus on everybody else. I'm gonna just get
So watch out
behind
behind us. Steven just came from the top. Somebody's back up top side.
Double.
Good game.
Use your ults. Mercy, pop yours. Res me up. Regroup. All we have to do is win 1 team fight as a group. So let's make sure we're all up together. 1 big fight. Okay?
Heroes never die.
They have to get the entire way. All you have to do is stop them once. If we wipe them once, we win.
Hold up, Winston. Hold up.
So let's regroup.
Winston.
Here.
Alright, here we go.
At this choke point.
Heroes never die.
My ult's ready. Keep on it, keep on. Bastion, pop your. Break them down.
We need Pharah to be chased around by somebody. And get the D.va back.
Nice.
We won.
All they have to do is get off
I
for a
pushed him off
half
the
second.
point.
Awesome.
Good job.
Play of the game.
They did have a good Reinhardt. I'll jump all off like that.
No one in.
Totally would have wished to have not fallen
Good
off
job,
there.
Hal.
Success.
I can submit it to what's his name? Unit lost.